Alright, I guess let's make this video in regards to so-called constitutional militias. Now here's my theory. If you're in a militia, you are primarily there for your local community. I guess if you want to say you're a state militia, but okay, you can respond to disasters, you can respond to events, you can respond to things like that. Like, you're there as a disaster response, bringing water to people. I guess in the sense that if you had severe problems in your community, preventing looting, I could see. I mean, it gets kind of in a gray area where can you use justifiable force? I think you could. If you're on the, shop owners giving you permission to act as security, sure, I could see that. Or do I see like the constitutional militia having problems? Going to protests and acting as security for a news reporter, I could understand, giving a hand. But are you really in a militia at that point? I don't know. I think you're just acting as security. I don't think you're acting as a constitutional militia. Yes, everybody has their First Amendment rights, and everybody should. However, I think when you start trying to align yourself with protecting, let's say, an Antifa crowd, because they're not violent today, but in the past they burned things down, they murdered people, and they killed people. But I'm going to let them, I'm going to offer them my protection because I believe in their First Amendment rights. I think that falls into a very gray area. Like, why would I want to exercise my self-defense right for them? Like, I don't want to be involved with Antifa. I don't want to have my name next to theirs. I don't support what they do. And while they may have a right to free speech, a lot of what comes out of them is hate. And I don't want to be associated with it. And I think they bring what they want to do, and they have their First Amendment rights, and I'm not going to stop them from it. But I'm not going to provide them security from someone who gets upset and gets pissed. The world is the way it is. If you say the wrong thing to someone and they knock your ass out because you're an asshole, well, there you go. That's on you. I'm not going to prevent that guy from knocking your ass out because you decide to call someone a racist bigot and that person knocks your ass out. To me, the constitutional militia should stay out of protests. That's a political move. They should stay out of the politics because you're going to get sucked up into it. And I'm watching this group get sucked up into the politics. This group went off out of state, which to me is already a big no. You can't operate a militia out of state. There are state militias, so you're not allowed to. The way it was worded is you're not really allowed to operate out of state because you are, quote unquote, the Pennsylvania militia or the New York militia. It means you have to stay in New York and operate inside there. If you go somewhere else, you're not really operating as a militia now. Now you're operating in someone else's state, stepping on someone else's feet, and acting as what? Well, a lot of people want to play police, they want to play security, they want to play military, and that's what they're doing. They want to be involved, which is great. Everybody always wants to be involved in politics. But as a militia, I don't think you should. You should be neutral, in the sense that I'm not going to go to a rally and provide anything. Maybe I'll stand outside that rally, and if something becomes a riot, yeah, I will go help the business owners, or I'll help, maybe, I'm not going to go into the riot because the cops are there. The cops will take care of it. And if they're not, yeah, I could see maybe going in, but you can't be the first line of defense. It should be the police department. Then it should be whatever else is out there, Homeland Security or this. You are not the primary go. And I see it this way. I don't know. I don't see, a militia being political. I think it's dumb, how do you feel if you're watching somebody who, quote unquote, is a constitutional militialist and they decide to side up and they're talking about how Antifa and the Nazis all have this middle ground that they all want to share. Yeah, it's called socialism. Or how the Nazis and Antifa all share common ground. Everybody has common ground in the middle. Like, even the libertarians. No, I don't think so. The thing is, it's polarized for a reason. When you're on the left, and you're the neo-Nazis, which is also on the left, and you're Antifa and you're fascist on the left, you suddenly become in this line of belief. Socialism is over here. Nothing about socialism is on the right. Nobody wants government control. In fact, everything is opposite. I want less government control. I'm for more citizens having they're basically more sovereign rights. Like, I'm not a sovereign citizen, but I believe that you should be able to be free and let the chips fall. Like capitalism. It's a free market. Let it happen. Let capitalism take over the healthcare system. Get the government out. Government fucks everything up. So I think, I don't understand. And I think these groups just bought into the liberal media. They buy into it because they don't actually get involved. They just sit there naively and been brainwashed and programmed into thinking that Nazis are on the right and the communists are on the left. And we went and fought the ones on the right. No, they're all this way. And you can't be in the middle. You can't be siding with people whose groups are incredibly violent and racist and they're attacking cops. So I don't see the middle ground. I don't see the need for them. But hey, you want to go down in history as the group that basically sided with communism and fascisms, great, go for it. You're going to be winding up on the bad side of history. And if your group's, I don't know, I can't foresee wanting to work with a group like that. And I think I guess maybe that makes us smaller. Maybe that's, again, we've always noticed that we're the smaller minority of kind of that prepper militia group mindset. We are just that. We don't believe that the line in the sand for us is there. And that's what it is. So if you feel a need to comment. If you think I'm wrong, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and have a good day.